This is the 144th year of Drake University. We were founded in 1881. And as was required then and would be required today, you want to establish a new operating entity in the state of Iowa, and you must file what are called articles of incorporation. And there's a lot of mundane things in there. Where are you going to be located? Who are your officers, etc. But you must also declare your purpose. Why is this entity going to be in existence? Now, back in 1881, it would have been very simple for our founders to have simply declared that this institution was be in existence for the purpose of delivering collegiate level education. And they said as much, but they did not stop there. Rather, they included in the statement of purpose this sentence: all the departments of this university shall be open alike for both sexes and for those of any religion or race. Again, this is 1881. Let me repeat that. All the departments of this university shall be open alike for both sexes and for those of any religion or race. Yes. In our first entering class, it was a woman by the name of Mary Carpenter, again in 1881. The first black student, Simon Scott, enrolled in 1884, followed by Albert Bell, who graduated from law school in 1892, and Edward Johnson, the first black medical school graduate, in 1894. We used to have a medical school a long time ago. That expansive welcome represented in that statement in the Articles of Incorporation also included international students. Ju Hawk, a gentleman from China, was our first international student in 1885, in our fourth year. Now, I don't expect that our founders, in putting that sentence into our purpose, would have used the term diversity. I expect that they, and I'm quite confident, that they were thinking and declaring in terms of opportunity, an expansive opportunity to all, an expansive welcome to all to take advantage of what was going to be offered in this place. And I expect, indeed I'm quite confident, that they saw that declaration as a matter of justice. Education is the most powerful engine for an individual to realize their fullest potential. The acquisition of knowledge, the acquisition of skills, the ability to deploy those towards their own success and in support of others. Education is the very definition of opportunity. And I'm confident that's what our founders believed, and that's what they were declaring. And that remains the case today, 144 years later. That a Drake education is a powerful engine of opportunity. I am confident when these young people walk across this stage today and exit stage right, they are ready for what comes next. And that is an important, critical feature of what happens on this campus, and it is important and critical that we continue, as we do, to think in terms of opportunity, to think in terms of extending a radical, expansive welcome to all to come to this place and to avail themselves of the opportunity that is delivered here by my faculty colleagues, my staff colleagues, and even by the interaction amongst our students as they make their way through their academic journey. Opportunity is a core feature of why Drake University is committed to diversity. We are also committed to diversity because it makes us a much more effective institution. Drake University is proudly a liberal arts university. This is the core of our DNA. What we do here is grounded in the notion that come and study here and better understand the world around you, better understand your place in it, be better prepared to go out and have a positive impact on it. And that cannot just be a theoretical exercise. Of course, there's lots of theory addressed in the classrooms, but it has to be lived. In order for it to be lived, this community, this Drake community, must represent the community around us, our Drake neighborhood, the city of Des Moines, the great state of Iowa, these United States, and indeed the entire globe. There must be the experience of different perspectives, different cultures, different languages, different religious beliefs, difference of many, many beautiful forms in order for what we do here to be effective. It's not just important, it's essential. We promise our graduates, we promise these people arrayed in front of us that we are going to prepare them for meaningful personal lives, professional accomplishment, and responsible global citizenship. We cannot do that in a silo. We cannot do that unless, in the midst of all of those efforts to achieve all of those outcomes, there are many different perspectives being shared. There are many different ideas and beliefs being batted around. There are some challenging conversations occurring, and the resolution of those finding common ground so that that ability to go out into the world, which itself is incredibly diverse, and practice what you've learned and put it to good use for yourself and others is available to you. Again, this is not simply important. This is essential. We are also committed to diversity because it makes our institution resilient. Diverse communities promote more comprehensive understanding, challenge assumptions, and spark innovation, spark new ideas. Diverse communities are better at observing and interpreting external changes and allowing for proactive adaptation. Diverse communities learn to value and respect different perspectives, fostering better communication and collaboration. And diverse communities are much more attractive to potential employees and critically important to retaining colleagues. As is true for the individual student, is true for the institution. Not important, absolutely necessary. And I would say that this is not just true for you as students, it's going to be true for you in your lives ahead. You are going out into a world that is incredibly diverse, beautifully so, wonderfully so. And for you to be as effective as you want to be, embrace that. Draw strength and wisdom from it. Develop relationships and networks that are diverse so that you will be your best self in the work that you perform. It will also make you more resilient for the very same reason that it makes an institution more resilient. You'll have better perspective, you'll be better able to manage change, you'll be better able to communicate and collaborate with others, you'll be better able to attract others to you. And if you do those things, then you become, as this institution was founded, an engine of opportunity for not just for yourself, but for others. You'll be better equipped to use your Drake education, your talents, your drive, to not only lift yourselves up, but lift up others around you. That is my request of you. Thank you.